Hi there, I'm Miriam and welcome to Miriam's Manor. Today I have finally completed part 4 of my 2021 Christmas Village setup. I am so excited. This part of the village is my neighborhood setup, so I'm going to show you guys how I put that all together. I will also at the end show you what I did with that vineyard that I built, just in case you were wondering where does that fit into the plan. So check this out and let me know what you think. To get started, I have already built my table base. I built it out of particle board up top and screwed in 2x4 legs and put 2 screws in each leg. Now, this is not where this base will be sitting. It will actually go right in this space. However, I don't feel like climbing on my tables today, so I am going to work on it right here where it is easy to reach and then move it into place once I am done. So I have my tools out here and I will drill my holes for the cords. I am adding my attachment to my drill and will drill the holes that I have pre-marked. The first one is done and I will be back once the others are complete. I cut my piece of styrofoam to size that will be the topper for this base. I have my Sharpie marker and I will go underneath where my existing holes are, line up the styrofoam, and draw a circle. I will do this where I have every hole and then cut them out with my hot knife. Now it is time to create my side walls. I will be using this cardboard and styrofoam to make all 3 walls, and I will begin by gluing these pieces together. After that, I will line them up and add my weights while it dries, and I am going to do this for all 3 side walls. My walls are now dry, and now I will carve the rock formations to the surface of the styrofoam. To do this, I will be using my sculpting tool from Hotwire Foam Factory. As I have mentioned to you guys in the past, this is absolutely my favorite tool that I currently own. If you guys are looking to purchase any of Hotwire Foam Factory tools, you can contact Pat and I will have her phone number and email address listed below. And I really want to give a big thank you to my subscriber Michelle Beasley for reaching out to me and connecting us. So definitely reach out to them if you guys are interested in using them. They are the brand of tool that I do prefer and would recommend. And also, you guys, remember when you're working with styrofoam, whether you are carving or using your hot wire, please make sure to do it in a ventilated area, either outside or next to an open window with a fan on, and always wear a mask. All of my walls are now carved, and so now it's time for me to start the paint. I am going to begin with this black wash, adding quite a bit of paint of this because I do have to cover all 3 walls, and I am going to be adding a little bit of water to this, and I will mix it well. I want to make sure that it is runny enough so that it gets into all of the cracks and crevices easily while I spread it. And I will cover the entire surface of all 3 walls. So now I am going to create my first dark gray layer. I am adding white paint to a little bit of my existing black wash that was left, but I do need to add more black paint to this as well because there wasn't much left in my first coat. So I'm adding just a bit and I'm going to mix this thoroughly. And then I am going to just take the tip of my paintbrush and gently sweep over the surface of the rocks. Like I always say to you guys before in the past, I am not concerned about covering the entire surface with my first layer. I will be adding an additional 2 layers of paint to this. So as I continue to add the additional layers, more of the black will just be covered and what will be left is just the black in those crevice areas that look like shadows in the rocks. It's time to add the second layer of gray paint, so I am adding a little bit of white to my existing color, mixing it thoroughly, and I will apply it in the exact same way. Now I have a cap full of white paint, and today I'm going to use my fan brush, and I am going to mimic some snow detail along the ridges of the rocks. So I am just going to dip the tip of my paintbrush in there and lightly dab along the edges of the rocks. Now I will attach the walls to the base. I intentionally left additional cardboard on each side of the foam. I am using my staple gun to attach the extra cardboard to the particle board and the 2x4 legs, and I will do this for all 3 sides. I have attached 2 of the side walls for this base, but before I attach the third, I'm actually going to run my light cords and my AC adapter cords first. Okay, so I have all of my lights and my wires run, and what I did was just secure them down with some floral pins for now until I actually attach the pieces to them. And now I'm gonna go ahead and close up this side just like I did the other sides, and then I will be ready to start decorating. All my walls are up, and I am going to close these seams by adding moss and snow. I also did add my houses up top just to get a feel for how I want to start this neighborhood and the park area. So I'm gonna start in the back and get the yards all set. I actually had some leftover turf still from a project my husband and I did a while ago. So I'm using it for the grass in the yards. And then I cut out these little openings here to be the walkways that I'm going to stick some roads in that space. With my green Sharpie, I marked circles on the styrofoam where I will be hot gluing my lampposts, and I also added the walk paths for my houses. Now I am going to figure out where I would like my roads to go. I am going to get them set in place first, and then once they are set, I will go back and hot glue them down. My roads are all hot glued down. The next thing I did was hot glue the back fences to the park area. And now I am just going to begin decorating. I added this grass mat to the park and added my larger moving pieces that take the AC adapters and got everything plugged in. Now I will take the matching loose moss and close up any gaps in the mat. So now I will just play some pictures so you can see what I did to bring this neighborhood to life. At this point, I have everything set where I would like it. I only need to add the snow and the figurines, but before I do that, I will move this unit into place where it belongs and show you guys the finished results.
So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope that this video has offered you some inspiration on how you might want to set up your neighborhood for your Christmas village. Also, if you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release a new video. If you guys have any questions for me, as always, leave me a line in the comment section and I will get back with you. And until I see you again, stay safe, God bless you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.